All right, I'm ready whenever.
All right. 3, 2, 1, clicky.
All right, so this is Pokéclicker. It's an incremental idle game about Pokemon. This is
Yep.
the Kanto Champion category, where our goal is just to beat Blue. Um, and it's using a mod that I made called Pokéclicker Super Sync, not named after any other existing sync progress mod that may exist in Hat in
A really
Time.
cool mod. We were memeing about it, and then May was like, "Yeah, I'll just like make it. That's
Yes.
fine."
So
I'm like, "Oh, all right."
it's a browser extension that oh, I need to catch Pokemon. What am I doing? Um,
Yeah, I need to be catching as well, actually.
it's a browser extension that syncs all your badge and Pokemon progress,
Yeah,
or Pokemon
it's
catch
really, really cool.
progress. And so the way that this game works, I need to not be catching it this route. The way that this game works is you as you catch Pokemon, you gain which they level up over time, which increases their attack, and you also have click attack, which is how much uh, each click deals. We're buying the Pokeball here because we need to get enough. There are 3 different resources in the game. Do you want to explain the resources?
Yeah, so we have money, which is pretty self-explanatory. We have the dungeon tokens, which are what you need to do to get into dungeons. So way you get dungeon tokens is you recatch Pokemon you've already caught before. So that's why you'll see in the upper left it says like caught, and sometimes you'll see a white Pokeball, and that means that we're not recatching. But if you see a Pokeball there, that means, oh, I'm recatching because we really want to get dungeon tokens. We need a certain amount of dungeon tokens for like the forest, Mount Moon, Rock Tunnel, blah blah blah, and those kinds of places. All right, I'm fighting Brock, and I got some really good items in the forest.
I think we caught everything in the forest.
Yeah, we did.
Nice. Wait for you to finish Brock. Cool. So because badge progress is synced, I didn't have to fight Brock there, which I reached honestly the first time that we ran this. I had honestly forgotten that I had
No. Yeah.
done that.
So we also just caught 15 Pokemon, which allows us to equip an oak item. And that's super nice because our catch rate is now going to basically skyrocket, allowing us to catch new Pokemon easier, but also get dungeon tokens. Like you see, I'm recatching because I need 75 dungeon tokens to get into Mount Moon, and now I'm entering Mount Moon. And the thing is, if you battle the boss, that means that you don't get your chance to catch things in here. So I'm actually deactivating my autoclicker to make sure I don't actually encounter the boss early. Because we really want like Sandshrew, Clefairy, Paris. I got a Paris at
I
least.
got Geodude.
Okay, that's
I think
good.
that's all the
Clefairy would be
regulars.
really clutch.
That's a boss only.
Alright, I got Clefairy. The co-op routing is really neat, yeah. One of these days we're gonna sit down and do a 151, probably. Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot to split on forest clear, like I always do. Uh, and I think 151 routing will be really interesting because that'll use the third type of currency that we completely ignore in this route called quest tokens. That's the green. You need quest tokens to hatch eggs and stuff. So if anyone wants to join us for 151, it would be most efficient with 3 players because then everyone has a starter.
Yeah.
So hit us up. I'm not going to work on
I'm
Fridays
doing. Oh, you.
starting
Oh,
in
all right. You're doing
December.
this tea. I'll skip it.
Yeah, I'm doing Missy. I have a lot of I haven't had to buy a single battle item, and I haven't run out of them yet. I've just gotten good luck in the dungeons.
I usually save mine until I get to like Rock Tunnel.
Oh, that's fair. I keep it burning after Brock, basically.
That's fair.
Yeah. The thing about the route progress doesn't sync, which I think is, a good thing. And so you still have to clear a bunch
Yeah.
of routes to allow you to progress through. There's going to be one divergence on the way to Koga. One player is going to go left, one player is going to go right, and it depends on who's ahead at that point, pretty much. Erica is a big problem in pretty much every category of this game. So I forget how much you need for Erica, but you need like 900 to 1,000, I think,
Mm,
attack.
900, I think, is what the notes have.
Yeah.
900
So
doubled.
we're
So even though mine says 242 right now, it's because I'm not doubling at the moment.
right. The battle items you can see, I have my X attack burning. I don't have X click, just because I ran out of them. I do have enough money to buy some though. I need to be also getting Pokeballs, so let me go do that and pick up some X clicks while I'm here. So I need 500. Well, both of us are gonna need 500 dungeon tokens to get to Rock Tunnel. So I'm gonna be recatching now.
Yeah.
So Pokéclicker 151 or Pokéclicker Diploma like co-op sounds really interesting. The only run that's on the board is 10 hours clickless. First
Ugh.
of all, why would anyone play 151 clickless? Second, the problem is Mew. I'm very curious where in that run the runner got Mew
Yeah,
because
because
that's actually the really big problem for 151 is it's a roamer.
I'm doing Surge.
You didn't search? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just going on some routes and getting dungeon tokens currently. Surge is a baby. Surge only has one Pokemon.
Yeah, Surge is really easy.
And the interesting thing about this game is when Pokemon evolve, you keep their pre-evolution and their evolution. As you can see, we have Bulba and Ivy, Squirtle, and Wartortle. So Pokemon that can evolve are basically, especially ones that are 3 evolutions, are basically like 3 times the attack power because you get all of them.
Yeah.
So evolutions are huge in this game. Huge.
There's also a mechanic called breeding that we're not going to be doing in this run because it's too short. Where once a Pokemon's level 100, you can put it in the hatchery, and then after a certain amount of like fights, essentially, which it like steps in quotes, it will hatch the Pokemon into at level 1, but it will have like a permanent power boost. But unfortunately, I don't get to play do that in this run.
Yeah. All right, I did Diglett's Cave, caught a Diglett. It doesn't matter if we catch a Dugtrio because we're gonna, be peacing out. And it's gonna evolve anyway. I'm going in Rock Tunnel.
Yep,
I
I'm
would
doing
really
Rock
like a
Tunnel.
Zubat.
I
Oh my
failed. I failed to
god.
catch my Zubat.
I failed 3. Okay, I got
Alright,
the
good.
3rd Zubat finally. And I'm out of Pokeballs, so that's useful. Not gonna catch Onix. Yeah, the Autoclicker's essentially turbo. It's just way better than clicking because how you run clicks in this game is you map it to scroll wheel, and that sounds so annoying. And
Yeah,
I
especially
don't
you don't
want to
have
do that.
one of the mice with like the loose scroll wheels. It just scrolls forever.
Yeah, I
I did
don't. I
not
have
get
a like
Onyx.
set scroll, and so that's
Same.
why I pushed really hard to get the Autoclicker category. I also think it's really it just is a basically becomes a routing challenge with the Autoclicker, and I really like it. And no one's like only one person has ever done 151, and I think with Autoclicker it'll become a lot more accessible.
Yeah. It's a nice short run with Autoclicker.
It is. It's like 25 minutes, 30
Yeah.
minutes your first few runs. It'll be like 40 once you kind of figure out how to do it. My first run, I was so bad at like turning on and off the Autoclicker. That was my big
My
problem.
first run, because the Autoclicker default button to turn it on and off in this Autoclicker that we use is F6. I kept missing and hitting F5 and just refreshing my browser, which is a dead run in this category because the plugin that I wrote does not have a way to
Yeah, that would be bad. I have it on tilde. Okay, so as you can see, you're like, wow, you're on your way to Erica, and you're only at like 500 attack. But I'm not boosting right now. Boosted, I'm at 817, and hopefully I'll get like one more evolution and be good to go, and I'll fight Erica. Or if I catch Vulpix. Yeah, there she is. Vulpix is kind of hard to catch. Vulpix and Ponyta are both low encounter rates.
yeah.
Okay, so I still don't have enough for Erica, so I'm gonna go on 11 and try and get the last Pokemon that we don't have, which is a Drowsy. And I got it. Great, so we've basically full caught all the routes at this point.
The only thing we haven't full caught is some of the dungeons, but it's not really worth going back into the
Yeah,
dungeons for it.
in Kanto Champion, you really don't need to clear out the dungeons. Or in Kanto Champion with clicks. Clickless, you do need to clear out all the dungeons. It makes a huge difference. Alright, I'm fighting Erica. It's looking like it's gonna be good.
Sweet.
And then I'll remember to split this time. Wow, we are exactly even with our run.
Are we really?
Yeah, I just we 2 seconds off beating
Wow.
Erica. Really interesting that our pace is equivalent. I'm gonna go right in and fight Sabrina because I still have clicks active. We're like 2 seconds behind world record
Alright,
pace.
I'm gonna do Rock Tunnel or Pokemon Tower.
So close. Alright, sounds good. Both players do need to complete Pokemon Tower, unfortunately, but for the story. but we're only really looking to get. We need Ghastly, and we would like Cubone.
I'm doing Route 12.
Okay. Yeah, you should go down, and I'll go to the left because I'm a bit behind you. I need to get dungeon tokens for the tower, which is 750, right, for Pokemon Tower?
Yes, I think that's right.
Yeah, I've not been catching enough. Dungeon token routing is a big problem. Oh, I need to equip my clicky click. Here we go. Once you catch a cumulative total, I think, of 50 Pokemon, you get to equip a second oak item. So we equip the Poison Barb because that increases our click power. And since we click fast, that's a good thing.
Yes.
And yeah, we completely ignore quests in this run. It really does not matter.
So once you
You
beat
don't have enough.
Route 12, you get the Super Rod. So I'm gonna go back and catch a bunch of I didn't buy any Pokeballs. What?
Yeah, the player who's ahead at this point is going to be in charge of doing all the catches. I would really like Ghastly. Okay, I got Ghastly. Let's see, Cubone. No Cubone.
Magikarp's are a big one because Gyarados is really, really good.
Yeah, Gyarados is
Gyarados is
busted in
actually
this
like
game.
the best Pokemon in the game when you're playing like long term because of how effective it is for breeding. But
Yep, the breeding efficiency of Gyarados is the best of any Pokemon in the
by like a
entire
factor
game.
of 2, it's really silly.
It's wild. I don't even understand. I caught a Marowak. We don't have a Cubone, but we have a
Ooh.
Marowak now. So yeah, it's actually funny that catching evolutions and not catching the smaller one is good in the case of like Cubone. We're not going to go back for it, but in other cases, it's like, wait, I just like wasted a Pokeball because we need the pre-evolution anyway.
All right,
But as you
Horsey.
can see, that's good. The earlier you catch Pokemon, not only are they're able to level up and their attack gets better, but the catching animation is pretty long in this game. So you want to catch
There
it
are
as early as
quick
possible.
balls in the game, but you have to like the way you get quick balls is super obnoxious.
I've never even purchased a quick ball, I'll be honest.
I bought like 20 and it required my like personal statement required all of my like so many berries. It's so inefficient.
Oh, berries.
It's berries,
Okay.
yeah. It sucks.
All right, I'm going Route 16.
All right.
Our next split is our next kind of goal is to make our way to the Pokemon Mansion. So we got to get to where Koga is, and then the Pokemon Mansion has a lot of catches, but it's also like required for the story, quote unquote. Not that there's any actual lore, but they force you to go in certain directions.
I only play Pokéclicker for the lore personally.
I love every 1 week when I get to talk to Professor Oak. It really speaks to me.
Exactly. So part of it,
Cool.
the thing you want to do is you want to avoid going back to that shop as much as you can because it's quite slow.
Yeah.
At some point, sometimes you don't really have a choice because it's better to have to go back and get the stuff than it is to like not have it.
Yeah, a big part of super optimal routing is like making sure you always have enough money to buy in bulk, which I've not been good at. You can basically go back and fight other gym leaders to get a lot of money, which is helpful. The good thing is money is less of a problem in the co-op route because we're not having to buy nearly as many Pokeballs
Yeah.
most of the time. So that's good. And the dungeon tokens we need left, we need 1,500 for Pokemon Mansion
doing
and
Koga.
2,000. So, all right, you're doing Koga, great. So I'm basically trying to get my dungeon tokens up to 3-5, and then I'll stop recatching. Caught a Dodrio before I caught Doduo. Then I got Doduo right after. Okay. Let's go Shelter.
Can't wait for them
Alright,
to
got
release
Shelter.
Let's Go Shelter.
Alright, I need to clear this route out.
Alright,
So let's
Alright,
stop
Wiggly
catching
Woo.
Wiggly Woo.
Nope. Nope. Maybe I'll put some music on for the next attempt.
Music sounds nice.
If anybody has any long Pokemon themed music suggestions, Kanto themed music suggestions, please.
Yes, Kanto specifically. That's true. Do we need to beat Route 19? Is Route
No,
19 required?
No, it's not required.
All right, I'm going right
you
to
can just do
21 then.
21, yeah.
Alright, I'm skipping right to 21 then. I should write that in the notes because I keep completing 19. I should go back and do a solo auto-click because I cleared out every single route and you don't need to do that. Alright, I have enough for Pokemon Mansion, so that's good.
I have completed Pokemon Mansion.
Alright, nice.
Do I have enough?
And you got Magmar.
I do not have enough to fight things. I'm gonna go to Ritual. So now we're trying to
Clear this
get around
route.
3,400 boosted attack in order to fight the last couple gym leaders.
Yeah, Blaine and Giovanni are both a pretty big step up. I'm going in Pokemon Mansion. Come on, coughing. Alright, good. Did you get Growlithe?
No, I got immediate.
Immediate dungeon. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try for Growlithe, but once I get down to 30 seconds, I pretty much realize that, you know, I need to fight Magmar. Alright, I got Grimer and coughing, so that's
Sweet.
pretty good.
But the version exclusives, how'd you get both?
Cheating.
Alright, so now I have enough Pokeballs for the last route, so I'm just grinding out now.
Nice. I'm gonna turn on my lucky egg and fight Brock a lot. Brock is a great source of money and experience. And you notice I'm not using my X attacks because I can defeat Brock without it. We. You basically want to have a bunch of lucky eggs for the remainder of this run. Okay.
I'm doing Blaine.
Okay. Gonna turn on all my lucky
Oh,
legs.
I'm demolishing Blaine.
Okay, good. Nice.
Alright, I'll do Giovanni.
Great. Yeah, you beat Brock so fast.
You just dunk on Brock so hard.
It's so funny. It's actually like amazing. All right, and now I'm gonna be token collecting because again we need 2,000 and Route 23 is actually pretty good for catches and stuff for both dungeon tokens and grinding up our attack. So I'm at 3-6 attack. By the time I have Lucky Egg burning for the rest of the run, I'm gonna be set, I think, for the E4.
Yeah, I'm like really ahead on attack right now.
Yeah, I feel like we could have been more aggressive actually.
And I have 4,100 before hitting E4
Wow.
Victory Road.
We didn't need to grind nearly as much.
No, yeah.
The interesting thing about the co-op run is that I just caught the two Pokemon in the mansion. They're gonna evolve and your attack is gonna spike
Yeah.
faster than you expect. So it's all a balance. All right, I have it barely enough for Victory Road. The thing about Victory Road is that you do not want to stay and catch anything because you can get really bad luck. And if you get really bad luck in Victory Road, it's not fun, basically. I need to turn off catches. Is what I need to do. Oh, I got the boss fight. Okay. And it was Machoke. You also can get totally screwed here by Moltres showing up. Moltres is very tough.
Yeah, I've never gotten it, but
I've gotten it in a run and I got owned. It was very sad. All right, time for Lorelei. Oh, I need more X
so
attacks.
we actually don't have to both fight all of the Elite Four battles
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
because they're considered badges by the game. But we are making it so you both have to fight at least blue.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna skip Lorelei here.
Okay, sounds good. And then you should fight Bruno because I need to go back and get clicks.
Okay.
I did not have enough for the remainder of the run. Now I shouldn't have to menu anymore.
Alright, Bruno's done.
Okay. So at any time you can click out of a battle and click back in. So I was just fighting Bruno for experience, but then once May beat Bruno, I clicked out, clicked back in, and we'll see who beats Agatha first.
Probably me, because I'm on Hunter.
Yeah, my attack's 4-5 now, which is ridiculous.
You need 4-5 for blue, for reference. Alright, Agatha.
I think I won first.
You did win first.
Wow, I'm shocked. Yeah, my attack is disgusting.
Mine's higher.
I'm at 4-7.
I'm at 4-9.
Wow, I don't know how I won first.
Maybe because you have
simply a difference in skill.
Yeah, I got outskilled. I hate when that happens.
All right, fighting blue. We're gonna
Plants.
split soon. Dang, we're so close to sub 20.
I know.
If we were more aggressive, I think we had it. But all right, getting ready.
When we get a Mew run, that's the sub 20.
Yeah, someone gets Mew. So true. Yeah, I ended up with 5,000 attack and time on my end.
Charizard right now. Time.
Sweet.
I accidentally
New
hit.
world
I accidentally
record
hit skip
live.
split instead of stop timer, but it's fine.
Sweet. Yeah, that was like a minute and a half to improvement.
Let's co-op Kanto Champion Autoclicker.